We have a call from Colorado. This is Logan from Colorado wanting to talk to us. Logan, you're live on Truth Wanted. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, Dan? How's it going, Kevin? It's nice talking to you guys. Dan, you've helped me a lot with my deconversion and everything. I've been an atheist for about 1.5 years now, but there's one thing on my mind that I can't get over the fear of. Is that it's like just the fear of just death, just the fear of not existing anymore. And I know it's kind of a gloomy subject, but just wanted to hear you guys' opinions and stuff on that. And I appreciate everything you do through the Secular Student Alliance. Kevin, thank you so much for doing that. I just wanted to get you guys' words on that.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll ask this first. Logan, what makes you afraid of death? What's going through your head right now about it?
So I would say I've been an atheist for about 1.5 years, kind of a crazy transition. It's just seeing that and it definitely has made my life feel more special and everything like that. But it's that notice that wasn't before when I was a Christian, of me just realizing that my friends and my family that are all beside me now won't be one day, and I won't be here one day. And it's just every once in a while when I'm still, I'm not thinking about much, it kind of creeps in the back of my mind and stuff like that. And I just wondered how you guys kind of got over that, or maybe if you're still dealing with it, or.
Yeah. Kevin, you want to speak to this first?
Well, yeah, and I think one of the words you mentioned was special. And I think, if you think of all the planets in the solar system and the amount, yes, I think there's life outside of our planet. May look different, but I think there is. But how special is that we have this, and and just our level of consciousness and those sorts of things. That is special. So I think one of the things that we always say is, enjoy it. You're here on this earth for a short time. Enjoy your life, make it good for you, make it good for other people, make it the world a better place before you leave. That's our big focus. And I think the uncertainty that we think of, like what happens when we die, I think there's often that sense that there's pain. Obviously, hopefully not. I've always said I love to go out in my sleep. If I'm in an operation and something happens, I told my husband, don't wake me up. I will never know. And I'm completely fine with that. But I think there's always that uncertainty of what could happen. Again, hopefully it's a peaceful transition into death. But there is sort of the special thing that we get to be here and experience this time. Enjoy that while you have it. And I did, growing up Catholic, I did have a nun tell me, she's like, look, I think if for those people who are more recently atheists, and you may what if there is an afterlife, and what if there is a God? And she said, don't worry about it. She goes, everyone gets into heaven. It doesn't matter what you did. So even if you're an atheist, and you don't believe, if it's happening, you're still in. You've still got your golden ticket.
Yeah, according to that nun, at least. So if you,
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Yeah. I like that. A death that, this is why atheism is unpopular. This is one of the biggest reasons. We have no we can't give you. There's a nice happy place. There's a nice farm down the road that you get to go to and chill out in your afterlife. We don't get that. We don't get easy answers to this. And so you really have to do a really big cognitive reframing when it comes to ideas like death. And it's not something that I think happens overnight, especially if you grow up Christian and you was told a different story about what happens and you're kind of figuring this out. For me, it was kind of terrifying. I remember having nightmares thinking that I might be wrong. That was a real big thing for me. What if I'm wrong and I'm going to go to hell and I'm going to burn for all of eternity and this kind of thing. So this is going to sound so silly, but I kind of started listening more to the song by Death Cab for Cutie, which was I'll Follow You Into the Dark. And I realized this song is about a guy who is going to love this person for the rest of their days and maybe beyond if they're allowed to do that. But no matter where they go in the afterlife, they're going to be there for that person. And I think something in my brain clicked after I kind of really sunk in the message of that song, because I realized that's what it means to truly love someone, to truly like have a real honest to God, sans God, right? Honest to whatever relationship with another human being is, realizing like this is all you got. Like there's no other thing after this. It's just, this is it. And that kind of makes life even more meaningful to me, because as a Christian, you kind of get to say, well, it didn't work out for me now, but maybe there's the next life, or maybe I'm, going through this hard thing now, but there's always heaven to look forward to. But instead, you kind of just have this, and I guess you could be a hedonist. I guess you could just do what you want, but how much more meaningful is it when you actually get to live a life serving other people or helping other people or spending it with the people that you love? There's something to me that gives me peace when I think about that, because I'd rather live in that universe where my actions are more meaningful to the people around me than in the universe where there's an afterlife and ultimately nothing I did on earth really actually mattered in the end, right? So that's something that gives me peace, but it's something you got to figure out for yourself, right? I don't know what goes on in your brain when you talk about death or what your anxiety comes from. Obviously, Christianity plays a part of it, but it's also something that we kind of have to answer for ourselves. So anyway, I think that's my take on it. What do you think, Logan?
Yeah, I 100% agree. That was beautifully said. And I think it really makes life more beautiful when you're able to make someone else's day beautiful. You're able to permeate through all of the sadness maybe they're going through and just make their day just that much brighter. And I think that definitely adds just so much beauty to just the temporary life. And I think part of it is the death that I do fear is part of when I used to fear hell. And I think part of it will kind of fade away as I get more away from the pulling away from Christianity, because I did used to fear hell like really, really badly, but I'm getting out of that feeling. So I think maybe that has somewhat to do with it, but I think that's beautifully said. I think if you can make someone's day better and you can transpire hope and transpire just decent humanity in someone's day, that's all we can do. And that's a beautiful thing. I 100% agree.
Awesome. Well, I hope that can give you at least some peace, Logan. And I'm not going to say either that it's not something I don't think about, right? That it doesn't come up time to time. I think if most of us were honest, it probably all of us could say that, or at least a lot of us. But, at least we can be honest, right? At least we don't have to lie to ourselves and make something up. I'd rather do that too, right? I'd rather be honest with myself and the folks around me than pretend like something else is different. So that's what helps me. Kevin, do you have any final thoughts on this?
I think it's okay not to know. The reality is if we don't know, and that's okay. Is we fully don't know how the universe started, and that's okay. Like, we continue to find things out. And I think the other thing, growing up as a gay man in the South, I was told I was going to hell many a time.
Yeah.
And, I know if I'm going, I know lots of other people who are going to be there, and we're going to have a good time, because there are a lot of people I like. So I'm good. I'm still good with that.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to think about it too. Logan, any other thoughts?
Oh, I just wanted to say, I'll wrap it up here. And I just wanted to say, thank you so much, guys. You guys help a lot. Thank you so much, Kevin. The first time speaking to both of you guys. You guys are both terrific people. And I just wanted to say thank you for everything you guys do. And you guys are making a change in the world that I one day hope to make. So I just wanted to appreciate everything. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you guys have done.
Oh,
Thanks,
well, thank you, Logan. That's really sweet. And you know what? You get to call into the show today, so maybe this call can help somebody else, right? So you are helping people ultimately, I think, even just by participating in the show. So thanks so much, I was about to say Kevin. Thanks so much, Logan, for calling in. Really appreciate that, and very, very sweet message towards the end there.